Bite down!
Bite down!
So as we're in the middle of the Star Wars series, Acolyte, there's been like one or two main critiques that have been recirculating social media. And to be blunt, these are some of the stupidest critiques I have ever seen. And I genuinely question if these people have ever even watched a Star Wars piece of media a day in their life. So I go on Twitter and I find this comment in response to another critique that I'm going to talk about, which is just as dumb as this, if not dumber. He says, "Why is everyone obsessed with that rather than the completely out of place spacesuit? Star Wars doesn't do spacesuits. Either they have a suit of armor that is space friendly, or they send a droid. Why are we getting generic space stuff in Star Wars?" Number one, nothing is generic about a spacesuit. It's literally a spacesuit. There have been a limited amount of people who have even been able to wear a spacesuit in real life. So let's just get that out the way. Two, some
Star
of you
Wars.
keep forgetting this.
Star Wars.
Let me remind you,
In
this
a
is
galaxy.
Star Wars. In
Far,
a galaxy
far
away. In a galaxy. This is literally taking place in space. That's like the whole thing of what Star Wars is. There's shit happening in space. That's like the most simplified version of Star Wars that I can really give to you. There's good and bad people carrying around deadly glow sticks and shit happening in space. That is Star Wars. There have been people wearing spacesuits since nearly the 90s in this Star Wars series. You literally see it right here. There's a dude in a spacesuit in the cantina drinking up a little bit of that fermented Banta juice, that shit that'll get you high. But there is plenty of other examples in many films. Luke, Anakin, Ahsoka, Ezra. I mean, it's the whole fucking family, to be honest. This is in Star Wars Rebels, multiple times in Clone Wars. Ahsoka did it in her show. And this dude tried his best to defend himself, but he just got a whole barrage of images that showed different characters from Star Wars in spacesuits. To like anyone on Twitter just talking about anything Star Wars related, do your homework or you will get like cooked by half of the fan base. And understand it, to be honest. Some of these people are trying to find a way to put down the Acolyte because they have a certain thing against Disney. Yeah, that's like half of the fan base. I already know that. That's pretty obvious. But if you are going to attack Disney, actually make the critiques valid. Don't make them incredibly stupid like this guy right here. And I'm not here to defend the Acolyte, nor bash the Acolyte, because I haven't fully watched the whole season, because the season is not out. I can't judge a show off a couple episodes. I could, but I don't feel like that's fair. This isn't one of the good critiques that I've seen on this show. It's probably one of the worst critiques that I've seen on anything Star Wars related. So we're done here, right? Another bad Star Wars Twitter take. There's a bunch of those. Nope. We go to the comment right above his, the one he was responding to. And this comment and the comments replying to this comment proves how much of a desperate state Star Wars criticism is in. Why are we debating whether fire can exist in space? What are we doing?